All right, so I figured that we would just go over solfege, okay? Solfege is a world-renowned hand signaling language. It's a musical language that we use to learn notes. We use to learn um, um, modes, and it's escaping me, scales, right? So scales are, when you were younger and you were in music school, you learned scales, which is a pattern that by the law of physics is how we hear sound and how chords and progressions are made, just based on how these sounds are put together, right? You've heard that before, right? So, going backwards. Now, that's a major scale, right? And I played that in the key of C. And all that will become familiar to you the more that we work. Now, why do we need to learn scales? It's so that we can hear patterns, and it helps build a foundation for ear training, because there's several different scales. There's 48 basic scales. There's 12 basic major scales, and then there are another 36 minor scales, and that's just cutting it at the beginning. So I want to go over some patterns that I think will help you with your ear training. It may seem like, well, I don't know how this is going to help me, Fran, but don't worry. I mentioned physics. I mentioned how notes and patterns are put together. Yes, there is the law of physics when it comes to music. You'll be surprised, child. So I'm going to share my screen, and you're going to see me on the side of it, and we're going to talk about these hand signs. So if you look, you're going to see my hand sign here. It says do. Now, if you notice, do is at the bottom and it's at the top. That's because there's a low do, and then there's a do. Now, it's the same note. One is just down here, and the other one is up here. So it's the same letter name note, but it's in a different position. So we're going to do the same pattern that you heard me play. So I want you to follow along, and I want you to do the same hand sign. Let's start at the bottom, and I want you to sing it with me. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. For my ladies, it goes like this. And let's start right here. And with solfege, it can start anywhere. So let's start here for my ladies. And for my men, if you want to sing along, you can. Do, re, mi, oops, sorry. Fa, sol, la, ti, do. All right. So that's more or less the solfege going up. Now it going down. Let's go back down here. We can do it here. Do, ti, la, sol. Sorry, fa, fa, mi, re, do. So with that being said, going up and going down, it's a pattern, right? And when we understand the pattern, and when we get this pattern down, we can do it in any other key. Did you notice that it sounded a little different when I did it for the women, men? And women, did you notice that it sounded different for the men than it did for you? But even though the keys might have sounded different, the pattern remained the same, right? So this is the basics. So let's try it all in one key. And I want you, because I'm going to be playing the piano, I want you to do the hand signs. And notice that when I was doing the hand signs, I was going up. I was going up with it. And remember when I got up here and I was like, let's go down? I was going down with it. I was going down with it. Right? So that's what I want you to do. So let's go up. Oops, sorry. So, then starting down here. And starting up here. Let's try it. So, doing the hand signs. I'm not going to be doing them with you. So, ready, yeah. Do, starting at the bottom. Re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Let's try it one more time. Ready, yeah. Let's try it by yourself. Sing it out loud. Fellas, let's start with the fellas first so that we're not confused. Ready, yeah. Sorry. Let's try it one more time. Now, starting at do. All right, we're going to start at the low do. We're going to end at the high do. If you notice that something sounds off, besides my little mistakes, it's not me and it's not the piano. You got to readjust yourself. Rewind what you need to rewind in order to get this correct. All right? Let's try it. Very good. Now, when we go down, try to match the pitch. We just ended on. So, when we're going down, we're going to stay at that same note, which is do. Remember using your hand signs. So, let's go. Keep going on your own. Practice going up and down, fellas. Ladies, let's try it. Same thing. Ready and going up. Starting right here. This is do. Let's see if you can do it without me. All right, if you have to rewind where you need to and practice. Remember the same thing. Match the pitches that you heard on the piano. If something sounds off, don't be like there's something wrong with the piano. We got to adjust ourselves, okay? So this is where the ear training comes to play. You got to make sure that you're singing it correct. So let's go back down. So we ended at do. So now we're going to start at do. Ladies, with the hand signs, ready on. Rewind what you need to, okay? So, now, that's the basics of a major scale, okay? And remember, you can do the pattern as long as you have the pattern, and learning the pattern, that goes into a little bit of deeper science, and we'll go into our next lesson doing that, or in a few lessons from now. But I want you to perfect this because I noticed in some sessions with a few of you that this helps you with the ear training, because when we go to these basics, then you can start to build upon different patterns. And the music that you love to sing is all built on patterns. Now, let's talk about a pattern that we typically do in our warm-ups. So, sometimes you hear me do this and I tell you to do it. Or sometimes you hear this. Those are two different patterns, but they're very common. One sounded like I was skipping notes, and then the other one sounded like I was going up 5 steps. Those are patterns, and in music, your favorite songs all have patterns, and what makes music catchy is that they use patterns that are either easy to sing, easy to pick up, in different keys and different melodies. And no matter what key it's in, if the pattern remains the same, or if the pattern is something familiar, you'll pick it up. So I want to practice doing the 5-note pattern, and then we'll skip. And I want you to listen to it, and I'm going to sing it, and I'm going to use the hand signs. Let's start with my men. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Did you see that? Let's try it again, man. Without me singing it, but I'm going to do the pattern with my hands. Remember, try to match the pitch that I'm doing. Very good. Ladies, let's try it over here, okay? Match the pitch that I'm doing, but I want you to do the hand signs, and you have this picture as a reference. Let's try it. Sorry, let me try one more time. My hand flubbed. One more time. Remember, you're singing do and you're hitting it. So try to match the pitch that I'm doing. If something's off, correct yourself, okay? If you have to hear it over and over again, that's part of the process. Ready, yeah. All right. Now, let's do the other pattern, okay? So, starting with my men. And even though you're hearing the women, the men, and you're like, oh, I can't do that. You hearing, waiting your turn to do it still helps your ear training, because even if you're hearing the women do it and you're a guy or vice versa, it's still building your ear training, okay? So let's do the skip step. And it's 3 notes, which is called a triad. So I am doing a triad. Tri meaning 3. Triad, putting it together, is a 3-note chord or a 3-note pattern. So let's do this. Starting on do. Mi, sol. Try that. As a matter of fact, I'll play it again. Starting on do. Do, mi, sol. Do you see how what I'm doing matches what's on the picture for the pattern? So I'm skipping. Do you notice that I went from do to mi, sol? I'm skipping steps, right? So let's try one more time, fellas. Ready, out. Do, mi, sol. Let's try to go backwards, okay? Starting at sol. That was the last note that we were at. Sol, mi, do. One more time. Sol, mi, do. Let's try another. Let's try doing it all at once. And then we're going to go to my ladies. And you guys can listen into that too, because it's the same pattern. It's just in a higher register for the women. And ladies, what you're hearing now is in a lower register, but it's the same note. Register meaning that it's in one part of the tones are in one part of the piano or one part of the musical sound than the other, but it's the same kind of patterns, the same kind of notes, okay? Just in a different place. Let's try it here. We're going to do it all together. Back to back, going up and down, okay? You ready? So, so, mi, do. One more time. Do, mi, so, so, mi, do. Repeat that as often as you need to. Ladies, it's going to be the same thing. Let's try it here. All right? So we're going to go up the steps, okay? Did we do that, ladies? Did we do that? If we didn't, let's try it right now. I believe we did. And if we didn't, apologies to me. I owe you a video. Let's do the pattern. Do, mi, so. Try it again. Starting at do. Do, mi, so. Do you see that I'm starting at do, going up to mi, going up to so? I am skipping, right? Now let's do it going back down. So, mi, do. One more time. So, mi, do. Fellas, if you're listening to the women, you could still be practicing up there if you like. If you can hit it with your head voice. If not, don't try it. Try to practice what you're doing. Remember, what you're hearing is very similar to what you were doing in your keys or in your register, because it's the same key, just in a different spot, right? So let's do it back to back, ladies. And then we're going to go do, mi, so, so, mi, do. You ready? Do, mi, so, so, mi, do. Let's try that one more time. Do, mi, so, so, mi, do. Do it by yourself. Now, let's quickly go over that 5-note up and down, ladies, if we didn't do that. If we're repeating it again, I apologize. But let's do. Now, we're going to go up. We're not skipping anything, okay? So we're going to do this. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Following the pattern, try it for yourself. Very good. Repeat where you need to, okay? Rewind where you need to and try it again. Match the pitches as much as possible. If something sounds off, it's you. If nothing sounds off to you, try to continue practicing. Send me a video. Everybody, this counts for everybody. Send me a video, and so that I can help you analyze it, okay? So let's try it again. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. Now on the same note, we're going to go back down. So, so, fa, mi, re, do. Let's try it. Going up and down. Do, re, mi, fa, sol. So, fa, mi, re, do. If we want to do it all together, that 5-note, let's do the 5-note up and down together, men and women, okay? Oops, sorry. See? I can make mistakes. You're gonna start right here. You're gonna start right here. 5 notes going up and down from do to sol. 1, 2, ready, go. Rest. Let's go back down. One more time. Back and forth with just a little bit of rest. Ready? And. All right. Let's try doing the skip note, where instead of singing re and fa, we're going to do do, mi, sol, sol, mi, do. One more time. Do, mi, sol, sol, mi, do. Let's try it here. Do for my man, do for my women. 1, 2, ready, and. Sorry about that. Ready? And one more time. 2, let us sing. One more time. Last time. Very good. Now, if those of you are watching this feel like this is going way too slow, this is not what I signed up for, this is just too much, please do not forsake the foundation, meaning please practice foundation so that you can build your way up to doing more complex patterns. Remember, music is full of patterns, and your favorite singers that sing these amazing, amazing tunes, the reason why they sound so amazing is because they understand patterns in their head, and they more than likely started by perfecting these kind of patterns. Scales, chords, all these things, triads, which is a 3-note pattern like we did. The 5-note pattern is called a pentatonic. So if you learned like the Greek in elementary school, a pentagon, hexagon, remember when you learned all of that? Penta is 5. So a pentatonic scale, 5-note scale. Then we did a triad, which is a 3-note pattern, right? Notice I didn't say scale for the triad. It is a pattern. When something is a scale, it goes in a stepwise motion, which is why the 5-note do, re, mi, fa, sol can be called a pentatonic scale. Now, pentatonic scales are not created equal, but this was an example of a basic pentatonic one. A triad is just 3 notes that we put together, regardless of whether they skip or not. And we have the triad, a basic triad that skips, that plays one, skips, plays another one, skips. So it goes in a skip up step motion, right? That's a simple. If that went all over your head, don't worry about it. We will talk about it further. Please let me know if this video was helpful. Please let me know if you have any questions. Please let me know if any of this was confusing. All right? I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.